Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am the Drunken Goth, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at something a little different. Now, everybody knows Ferrari for their iconic red colour or occasionally the yellow colour, but today I thought we'd look at something a little different, and that is some of the colours that surprisingly suit Ferraris that are not red. So we start off with this 275 GTS that I restored a few years ago, and as you can see it is in the Verde green colour. Now I think this is a very beautiful colour, and it really does suit the lines of the car. It's a bit of a unique colour, you don't see it very often on many Ferrari models, but it really does suit the lines of the car. Now unfortunately it didn't remain this colour, as when it arrived with me for restoration it became apparent that it wasn't the colour it left the factory in. So unfortunately we did have to colour change it away from this Verde green, but the colour we changed it to was this. Now this is a very beautiful colour as well, again very unique, and again really does suit the lines of the car, so it wasn't that much of a shame to actually see the colour change into this. Now this colour is called Oro Chiaro, and I'll be honest, when I first found out it was a gold colour and that's what colour the car was going to be, I was quite sceptical about how it was going to turn out, because when you think of gold cars you don't really think it's going to suit it, especially with the lines of this 275 GTS. But in the end, as you can see, the results are stunning, very unique colour and very beautiful on this model of Ferrari. Next up we have another 275, only this one is a 2-cam 6-carb alloy car, and this is in Celeste Chiaro, which is this very pale blue. Now again, this is another one where you would think that the yellow or the red that you most likely see 275s in would suit it a lot better, but the depth of this colour and with the lines of the car, it really is another stunning colour that's a little bit unique in the Ferrari world, because as I said before, everyone usually thinks of Ferraris as just being in red, whereas this really does again suit the car in this unique colour. Next we have one that unfortunately I didn't take many pictures of before the work was carried out, and that is this 355, again in a Verde green. And again, this is something you don't really see very often. Most 355s will usually be in red or yellow, that seems to be one of the more standard common colours for it. But again, this green really is a stunning colour on Ferrari. It really does make the car stand out and look very beautiful. Next up we have something that's quite unique to the Ferrari 360, and that is white. Now I think white really does suit a 360, so much so that the one that's now pictured above is one that I had wrapped in white in order to basically make it more saleable, as the very pale blue colour that was in originally was starting to harm its chances of being sold on. But I really do think that white is a stunning colour on a 360. It suits it no end, it's quite modern but doesn't detract from the fact that it is a Ferrari, it is a supercar still, and as you can see I think it really does look stunning. So a bit of a unique one for a 360, and I really like this. Next we have another one that unfortunately I didn't take many pictures of during the works that were carried out, and it's not really that rare in the Ferrari world in general, but on this 512 Boxer I think this is a stunning colour, and it is a bit rare for the Boxer, but this silver really does look very nice on this car. So definitely worth mentioning that this is another colour that's a little bit unique out there, but really does suit the car that it's on. Next we have another model that is always more commonly seen in various shades of red, and that is the 458 Italia. Now again, I'm not too much of a fan of the modern stuff, but in this blue it's nice to see it in a different colour other than the various shades of red, and again I think it really suits it. I think it's very classy, and I think more people should try and lean towards this kind of colour, because it really does suit this kind of car, and it's a lot better than the red, the standard red, which to be honest I don't think suits a lot of the lines in something like the 458 Italia. Finally we have one of my favourite colours on more or less all the Ferrari models because it seems to suit everything that it's in. Now it is a bit of a rarity. Again, most people will steer away from this colour, going for the blacks, reds, yellows, stuff like that, but this grey I think suits no end of Ferrari models really well. It's a little bit subtle, but again, as you've seen on the modern 430 and then this classic 365 GTC4, it really does suit the car. It's not over the top, it's not in your face like some of the reds and the yellows, and it complements all the lines on the vehicle. So this is another one where, again, if I end up with a 365 of my own at some point, this is the colour I will go for, because it has just got so much to it, so much going for it. Classy, subtle, really elegant, and a real compliment to the models that you see painted in this colour. Well, that is it for today's video, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like on it, please subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you all on the next one. Bye bye.